When one person finds true love, will someone else have to endure the pain? Having won 2 Oscar Gold statues for the Best Actor category for 2 consecutive years with the films Philadelphia, 1993, and Forrest Gump, 1994, Tom Hanks, actor born in 1956, was dubbed as a living legend of world cinema. There are 2 things that make this actor's charm never cool down: the immortal films in which he starred and his marriage with his second wife, Rita Wilson. Temporarily ignoring Tom Hanks's acting ability because that is something that no longer needs to be discussed or debated, the actor's personal life is what always divides the public into 2 camps. One side criticizes, the other side criticizes. Admire. Why? Admitted cheating on his wife because he fell in love at first sight with his co-star in 1981. Tom Hanks first met Rita Wilson while filming the ABC sitcom Bosom Buddies. By 1985, the two once again reunited in the movie Volunteers. Up until this point, Tom and Rita had just begun to talk and exchange more. However, the connection between them does not stop at work. Later, in an interview after they were married, Tom confessed to the press that he had fallen in love with Rita. This story would not be worth mentioning if Tom Hanks was not the husband of American actress Samantha Lewis. In 1978, at the age of 21, Tom married his first wife, fellow student, actress Samantha Lewis. Also that year, he welcomed his first son Colin. More than 4 years later, daughter Elizabeth was born. At that time, Tom thought his life was too complete. Once a painful child having to witness his parents' broken marriage, Tom promised himself that he would not take away his children's childhood that way in the future. However, he couldn't do it. Tom admitted to being a bad father when he announced his divorce from Samantha in 1987, after 9 years of marriage. At that time, both Tom and Samantha refused to reveal the reason why they went their separate ways. However, not long after the divorce announcement, in early 1988, Tom publicly announced his relationship with co-star Rita Wilson. Also in 1988, the couple officially moved into the same house. At this time, the suspicion that Tom had cheated on his ex-wife arose. Under pressure from the press and public opinion, Tom admitted that he fell in love at first sight with Rita Wilson and also spent a period of tormenting himself before deciding to divorce Samantha. Besides that, Tom did not explain anything further. More than 3 decades of marriage, with his wife fighting cancer up to now, Tom and Rita have been together for 35 years. After a failed marriage, the actor seems to have found the true love of his life. The proof is the sweet moments with Rita as well as the willingness to accompany his wife in the most difficult moments of life. The story begins in 1981, not as a new beginning, but as an unexpected encounter, opening new pages in the life journal of Tom Hanks. Forget about the term journey, because we are talking about real life, about unpredictable moments that mark both endings and new beginnings. How can a love story flourish and evolve when everything around undergoes changes, akin to characters on screen and personal lives navigating significant shifts? Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, stars who have experienced ups and downs through various roles, but truly, their lives paint the most vivid picture. They are not just actors, they are living beings, navigating through highs and lows, finding each other amidst a life full of unexpected tales. In 1981, amid the vibrant landscape of the entertainment world, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson first crossed paths on the ABC sitcom Bosom Buddies. However, don't assume that this marked the beginning of a romantic relationship, as at that time, Tom had already reserved his heart for a college sweetheart, Samantha Lewis. They were just friends, sharing laughter and comfortable moments on screen. As time passed, in 1985, fate brought them back together in the movie Volunteers, directed by Nicholas Meyer. Perhaps, the sparks of friendship reignited, but life often unfolds in unpredictable ways. In 1997, after a heart-wrenching divorce, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson embarked on a new chapter. Maybe it was the coincidence of timing, or destiny kept them apart until their lives were ready. Their hearts opened to a new, stronger love, perhaps the true love they had been searching for. Recalling the early days of their love, Tom Hanks couldn't help but share with us the innocent moments when the feeling of romance blossomed. I didn't think Rita would agree to go out with me alone. If this were a high school romance, I was just a goofy guy with a sense of humor. And she was the school's beauty queen, he reminisced with a smile. But behind those sweet memories were heart-wrenching challenges. The previous shattered marriage had left deep, slow-healing wounds in Tom's soul, making him uncertain and anxious about his readiness for a new love. However, Rita's love changed everything, opening his heart to a new chapter. Both decided to step into a new life, tying the knot in 1998, a wedding filled with belief and hope for a future full of happiness. They not only created a home for themselves but also expanded their family with the arrival of 2 little angels, Chester Hanks and Truman Theodore Hanks. Rita Wilson is not just an amazing mother but also the emotional link between Tom Hanks and his 2 children from a previous marriage, Colin and Elizabeth. The warm relationship and unity form a happy and resilient family, standing strong against life's challenges. Tom and Rita are not just a married couple but also dedicated parents, bringing each other and their family a life full of joy and meaning. Support and mutual affection are not only the keys to family happiness but also the secrets to success in one's career. Rita Wilson and Tom Hanks, a pair of bright talents and warm hearts, always uplift each other in both their careers and daily lives. Last December, Rita shared with People her decision to reduce her work frequency. "I've cut back on my workload because I really want to be a mom, be there when the kids come home, drive and do everything together," she said, marking a profound understanding of the value of family. Tom, despite having a busy work schedule, always shares responsibilities and time with his wife and children. "Tom works a lot too, so we coordinate to travel with him," Rita proudly shared. "If both of us were working and away from home, it would affect my kids. I don't call delaying my career a sacrifice, but a choice." Wilson expressed happiness that Hanks is increasingly successful, feeling no pressure being beside her famous husband. When receiving the Oscar for Best Actor in Forrest Gump, Hanks mentioned how Rita's love helped him in portraying the character. In 2015, Rita told the New York Times about undergoing mastectomy and breast reconstruction surgery due to breast cancer. "Tom made me feel cared for with his tender attentiveness. That cruel illness brought us even closer," she said. Rita noted that her husband is very romantic. On a stroll one day, Tom Hanks guided his wife across the street and whispered, "You don't need to change anything. I will always love you." Last year, when his wife was pushed by overenthusiastic fans, Tom Hanks reacted strongly in defense of her. As for Tom Hanks, he shares the secret to maintaining happiness. "I wish there were a formula for people to live together for a lifetime. We genuinely like each other. That's the foundation of every relationship. I think getting married after the age of 30 makes it easier for couples to live together. Both have matured, experienced individual losses, and appreciate each other." For Hanks, Wilson is not only a wife but also a close friend. They often confide in each other until late at night, just like in the early days of their relationship. Born in 1956, Tom Hanks is a prominent figure in the global film industry. In addition to acting, he has expanded his career with roles such as director, writer, and producer. He received his first Oscar for the film Philadelphia, released in 1993. His portrayal of Forrest Gump in the film of the same name earned him a 2nd consecutive Best Actor Oscar. In addition to his 2 Oscar statues, Tom Hanks has won 6 Emmy Awards out of 12 nominations and 4 Golden Globe Awards. In 2014, U.S. President Obama awarded the actor the Kennedy Center Honors for his contributions to American culture. Rita Wilson, born in 1956, is a renowned American actress and singer. She is known for her roles in films such as Sleepless in Seattle, 1993, Now and Then, 1995, That Thing You Do, 1996, The Story of Us, 1999, Runaway Bride, 1999, and It's Complicated, 2009.